to my first ever live on YouTube. I was just drawing in my sketchbook and I was like, why not do this? So yeah, I'm just gonna come and kind of color this illustration with you guys and I don't know, see where I go from there. I've kind of already picked out the color palette I want for this drawing. I know I want there to be like a lot of blues in it. And then I added some like contrasting colors just to make it a little more interesting. It's also been like a very long time since I even sat down to draw like this, so I only drew like this girl because I wanted to kind of like take it easy, warm my way up into it, and then as I start drawing more and more daily, I'll get more complicated with the drawings. But that's enough of me talking. Let's just go right into it and start coloring. It's been a very long time since I've used acrylic markers like this. I used to draw with acrylic markers all the time, and then I just kind of got sick of them. But I do really like having colorful artwork, so I'm going back to my roots today. For the past few months, nearly like a year now, I've been drawing pretty much only in like black and white drawings. I probably should have warmed up my hands before I started doing all this, but it's okay. I'm working with acrylic markers. You're just gonna have to accept that your drawing's gonna look a little crazy for a while, but then it'll eventually come together in the end. Whenever I'm coloring, I usually start from the bottom up, so technically I should be starting with the background, but if I'm like coloring a person, I'll usually start by, the skin, and then I'll add the clothes and so on. Oh, there's people here. Hello. What marker am I using? I'm using Artex markers. They're acrylic markers. Hello, hello. Wait, I didn't think anyone was gonna pop up in here, so I'm happy. If only 2 people show up, then that's good. That's more than I expected, so it's a success. I'll try and keep an eye on the chat, but I make no promises that I will be good at speaking while drawing. I should have looked at what time I started this so I can make an estimate of how long this took. Let's just say I started at 9:45. How long does it usually take to complete a drawing? It depends on the drawing, if I'm being completely honest. And usually I don't really track how long it takes for me to draw something. I also have a tendency to like work on one drawing for like a long period of time. Like I'll do like a little illustration like this, but I'll work over it like over the course of a few days. So like it'll take days for me to finish a drawing, but like in reality it only takes like a couple of hours if I sit down and like calculate it all. I know. I usually like using acrylic markers when I'm drawing, specifically when I'm choosing to add color to like an illustration or a painting, just because it dries so quickly. Like I love watercolors. They're so pretty. They take too long to work with, I feel like. Like I have to wait for the paper to dry to add on another layer, and I'm just too impatient. With this, it's just, you know, grab and go. It like dries instantly. And I really like that. But I want to work on like my patience when it comes to drawing, because I do want to like branch out and like color more using, you know, like stuff like watercolors and even like oil paintings in the future. I feel like that would be fun. But yeah, acrylic markers is definitely like a comfort medium. I like it more than acrylic paint even, because with acrylic paint there's the whole like part of you having to set up to paint, like taking the paints out, getting water cups, then you have to clean up afterwards. And I don't know, sometimes that just adds a level of friction that makes me end up just not drawing at all. But with like acrylic pens, and it doesn't have to be this like acrylic pen, it could be any acrylic pen, just acrylic pens in general. Same with like markers and pens, you just grab and use them, and I just really like how easy it is to use. But currently very excited to just color, if I'm being completely honest, play with color, because I haven't played with colors in a long time. I'm also coloring like in a bit of a streaky way right now, but I'm gonna clean it up as we go on. What's my favorite part about creating? I don't know, that's kind of a hard question. I don't think I ever really think about it too much. I think maybe my favorite part, I really like picking colors when I am coloring. That's really fun. I love choosing the color scheme for this. And I also just like when I'm able to just kind of create mindlessly and I'm able to get into a flow state. That's always very fun. And it's also like good to see the final product when you're done. Like you see all your hard work pay off. I guess just getting something in your mind and like turning it into something tangible. I feel like that's one of my favorite parts of creating. And creating is always also like really therapeutic, so I like that it calms me. And it's just fun. It's fun to draw and just mess with like pens and paints. Okay, right now this drawing's looking a little boring just because there's so much brown going on. but I'll add more color to it soon. I'm gonna leave this part a little streaky for now. Okay. Now this is the last patch of skin that I have to color. It's just her belly. Okay. Kind of color blocked her skin. So now, oh god. Now we're gonna do her hair. And I want her hair to be a very pale looking color. I'm gonna use this. It's kind of like a purpley blue, I believe. Let me see how it's gonna look. Yeah, it's lighter. Now, can you guys like hear the music? I put copyright free music on, but I don't really like any of the playlists they're giving me. Oh, I think I might have to, I think I might end up changing this color. It's like running out on me. And I have like a lot of hair to color. Okay, let's pivot a little bit. And we're gonna use a different color. I think I'm gonna use this color right here, which is 31. I want it to be, let's see. Here it is. I hope I have enough of this color. Why is it so dark? The colors for these markers don't always like match up. It's okay. This is a lot darker. Like you see how much darker this is than the. Am I back? Okay, I'm back. Okay. My phone did the screen time thing. It reached the time limit for today, so I think it paused it. But I think we're back and we're good. But yeah, what I was saying was this is way lighter than the color here. That's a little annoying. Okay, we're gonna try a different color one more time. And hopefully this is gonna be the one I'm gonna stick with because I'm running out of blues. Okay. This poor girl's hair. Okay, we might use a different. Okay. Let's see what I can work with. Let me see if this will make sense. I'm gonna use a Posca marker. I'm sorry if that's really loud. Let me see how. This is also kind of running out. My plan was to make a very blue drawing, but I don't think the universe wants me to make a blue drawing right now. Oh wait, we have this. Okay, this may work. This is, I wanted to go for a very pale blue and almost silver blue, but I think we're gonna have to go with this turquoise color because everything else is running out on me. Let me see if it'll pair good with this color, because this is the color that I want to be the background. It pairs fine. I would prefer it with this one, but What if I made her hair silver? What if we went this route instead? We're gonna try it. I guess we're gonna experiment today. It's not what I had planned, but it's what we're gonna do. And then maybe I'll just add blue details throughout as we continue. You can't hear the music. It is really low. Is this like okay without music though? I could like put it louder if you guys want. It looks a little muddy. It's okay, we're gonna roll with it. Today, I'm in an experimenting mood, so we're gonna experiment with this. I don't use the color gray or like silver that much in my artwork. But I guess today's the day we're gonna start. Okay. I might twist the page a little bit just to make it a little easier for me to draw. I've gotten better at not turning the page every 2 seconds when I'm drawing. I think just it's because I draw on camera way more often now. I was a little hesitant about this gray color, but I'm liking it the more I'm using it. It might be a little hard to get rid of the blue under it, but we'll deal with that when we get there. Give her blue highlights. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna leave this as the base and then add touches of blue throughout everything. Okay, we got her hair down. Now it's time for the background. I hope this marker doesn't give up on me because we got a lot of blue to color in. Okay. Okay, let's just start it from here. Okay. I really should have done the background blue first since I already knew I wanted to do this color, but it's okay. I guess I'd just be extra careful, and if anything, I'll just go back in and clean it up. It's a bit extra work, but it's fine. But I should be good with this color. I don't use it very often. I tend to use more pastel colors. This is like a very deep blue. I'll just go back in and color the bubbles. I don't feel like coloring around them. Maybe in the future, I'll make like an illustration like this, but I'll do it with markers. Like regular alcohol markers. Acrylic markers are just slightly more forgiving. Just because once the acrylic markers, I mean the alcohol market, oh my god, once the alcohol marker is down, there's no going back. Okay. Let's keep going. Or should I take a break? I'm kind of tired of coloring the blue. Let me see. Let's add a little bit of stuff to her skin. Oh, this is, whoa, it's basically white. Let me use this for something else. Okay. Where's the color I want? Okay, I think it's over here in the color runner. Yeah. Oh, is there even, I think this color has died. We're gonna use this one instead. I don't like how that looks at all, but I'll still add a little bit on her knees. We're just gonna mess with the colors today. We're gonna leave it like this for right now. Okay, it's not as bad. Okay, it's growing on me. The color's growing on me. Let's continue with the rest of the background. And then I'll probably take a break again. I don't know what color I want to do her eyes. Okay. I might make them like the same blue as the background, or I might just make them black. I'll see how I'm feeling. Stop right here. I should honestly make this little divider everywhere because I might forget and just paint right over it. Oh, she's slowly coming together. Okay. Usually if you want to avoid streaks, you just color in one direction, but I don't mind the streaks today. I think I want this to look a little more painterly. I also want to start just, you know, making illustrations like outside of my sketchbook, because all my drawings, not all, but like a majority of them live within my sketchbook. And I want to start, you know, drawing on canvases and like loose leaf pieces of paper. So if I ever want to present them, I can. Because although it's good to have all your drawings live in one place, it just makes it hard to display if you ever like want to share it. I don't think I have anything on this. I usually, let me make my life easier. This right here, so I don't color onto the other page. I like how this is looking. And then in the end, I'm probably gonna just outline it. Okay. I've already been drawing for like 30 minutes now. It's kind of crazy. But I feel like I've made good progress for 30 minutes. Okay, this is going to be my last little section of this blue color, and then I'm going to start switching it up a bit. Okay, I put this on the side, right over here. Ta-da! Okay, I like it. Let's see, I originally wanted to make her shirt a yellowish color, but I am no longer sure if that is the move I should make. I have this right here. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens. We're just gonna see what happens. If anything, if I really don't like it, I can just change it. I don't know, if anything, I might change it to a more orangey color, or maybe a more pinkish color, like a deep pink color. We'll see. Like, this is looking okay for right now. And when this color is really light, I wonder if it's picking up on camera. Okay. I think I'm gonna do like a yellowish to pinkish transition from here to the bottom. I don't know. Okay. Okay, I think I'll use a bit of everything and see what happens. Okay, we have this yellow, which we used in her shirt. Okay. We have that. And now I think I might transition into this. I don't... Okay. Let's just... I like that. Do I? Okay, we'll just work quickly and see. This is more orangey than I thought it'd end up being. Okay. I'm sorry for the sniffle. I know it's like annoying. Did I just... I think I used the wrong color. Did I use the color? I most definitely just got the colors mixed up. That is okay. Honestly, I think this might work out a little better, having it be this way. Now the question is, do I add this pink down here? Or do I leave it? Let's take a risk. I don't know if I like this risk. Okay. Okay. I need to practice making gradients. Okay, paper's starting to buckle a little bit. That's alright. I wanna... let's make it... see if I can... This is the color I originally wanted for the hair, but I'm gonna try and put it down here instead. Oh, she's dying on me. She's dying. Uh-oh. I might just have to throw this away. I really like this color. It's so pretty. When it was working, I clearly used her all the time. I might make her pants purple. I think she's gonna have purple and orange pants. That is the decision that I have made. This may or may not look good, but we're not gonna think about it too much. Usually when I make illustrations like these, I spend like a ridiculous amount of time just picking out the colors. But I want to get a little bit better at just, you know, trusting my intuition, my instinct. Like, it doesn't look bad. It's not the best. I think it's a little busy color-wise right now, but hopefully I'll be able to balance it out as we go. I'm a strong believer in like less is more. When it comes to coloring, it helps you have a more cohesive color palette. We're gonna make this fish over here, orangey color I used, down here. Let's see. Yeah, that's the color I used, just to, here we go. They're so loud. The neighbors. I don't know if you could hear them. Okay. Let's make her ears pink too. She is looking very, very cute right now. I'm debating on making her eyes blue or purple right now, but I think I'm just gonna make them blue. If I don't like how that looks, we're just gonna color them in black. But I think this is the right move, the right call. So cute. Okay, maybe let me get my clippies just because pages are starting to be a little warped. I have one more. I think I only have three of these on me right now. Put it on this side. Okay. Maybe I could just start outlining a little bit and then I'll keep experimenting from there. Let's see what size pen I want to use. I think I want to use number 8. I also have a brush pen. I could be extra experimental and try that, but I've already stepped out a lot of my comfort zone today with this, so maybe not. I think I want to get like colored pens in the future, maybe blue, red ones, you know, just because I'm kind of tired of outlining things with the color black. But I don't know, we'll see. Let me just do her leg for now. Right now. Let me just warm up my hand a tiny bit more. My hands aren't that shaky today. It's been a good day for my hand. Okay. Let's start with her leg, just because I feel like if I mess up on that, that'd be like the easiest to fix. I also think I'm gonna play with the line weight today. I'm usually like make very, very thin lines, but I don't know, maybe I'll get even more experimental. Also like color, I'll do her hands a little bit. Because they're starting to blend in with her leg. Sorry, I'm gonna flip this whole thing just to make it a little easier for me. I hope like this isn't annoying or anything. This is not my best line work right here. It's very, very shaky. We're gonna have to come in here and clean this all up. Okay, I'm gonna do her face. I'm scared that this might be a little thick for her face, but we're gonna find out if it really is in a second. Okay, I feel like once I get the face down, then I could like, everything else will start coming together. Okay, let me do her eyes. Okay. Yay! I have high hopes. I don't know if high hopes is the right word, but maybe I'd say I have a good feeling about this. I'm gonna try and finish it in one sitting, but we'll see. I make no promises. Let me start adding a little, go back into her stomach. I think I might add a little bit of red near like where her elbow, oh, not red, pink, where her elbow is supposed to probably be. Maybe I'll add a tiny bit on her shoulders. I don't think if her stomach should have a little bit of pink on it, but I don't think so. Let me just this. Stomach is smooth. I feel like I'm starting to lose steam. Or okay. Give her a little belly button, please. Pretty sure it was like right here. And we'll add a little pink on the side of her stomach. Give her a little dimension. Well, we won't do it like this. This looks weird. That looks more natural. I feel like I need stimulation. I feel like I need like a video in the background or something. And I think it's just because I've gotten to the point in the drawing where I'm gonna start to have to make a lot of decisions about like the details, the final touches. We're gonna, let me add the orange polka dots that I wanted to do from the start. I feel like I need a more vibrant color for this. I want it to be more punchy. I want like a color that's this bright. Let's see, this might be too bright against it. It's pretty bright, that's okay. I kind of like it. I'm gonna take a quick little break because I don't want to hurt my hand. I'm gonna drink water. I've been drawing for like an hour at this point. I think I've made good progress. Oof. And it looks good from far away. I just stood up and looked at it from a distance. She's not looking half bad. Okay. I know I want to add more blue to the background, like blue accents, little blue details, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. I also kind of want to add some details to her hair. Or maybe I'll leave her hair looking flat looking, I'm not sure. Let me see, let me brainstorm. I think, like I want to add blue, but all my blue markers are kind of running out, so I'm not sure what to do anymore. Is this not the paper I was using? Oh. Okay. Okay, there's this. This could potentially work. Let me get the blue I just used. This is darker. It's something a little lighter, but we gotta work with what we got. Oh, wait, look how it's popping. It's popping way different on here. Hmm. I think I'm just gonna go for it and hope for the best. Okay, let's just do it. Do I like that? I don't know if I like that. I'm just gonna roll with it. I usually go for a flat look, but I don't know. I'm gonna try something new. I should have been a little bit more careful with my placement of these lines, though. It's okay. Okay. Oh, hello. I didn't even notice the hello. I need to I need to be better at looking at the chat. If you guys, anyone came in here and said hello and I didn't reply, I'm sorry. I didn't see you. But yes, hello, hello. I think I'm gonna make their eye blue. Oh. I'm gonna make their eye this yellow color. I usually leave the piece, like the eyeball, just white, the color of the page, but we're just gonna color everything today. And we're gonna make this fishy's eyeball blue. It's also gonna have blue eyes today. I usually just color it black, but this is what we're gonna work with today. Maybe what I'll do is outline with a darker brown instead of black. I feel like I rarely do that, so let's see, let's try this. Let's see if I like how this even looks. Okay. This doesn't look half bad. Okay. But it's not my favorite thing in the world. I think I'm not gonna use it throughout her entire leg. We're just gonna use it on parts of her legs because I think it looks a little weird. I think I'm gonna go back in and color in this part. I did not like how that ended up looking. I think I'm just going in too thick. Maybe that's the reason why I'm not liking it as much. That's her belly button. That looks weird. Maybe I'll make it kind of pink. We'll redraw it on again. Or maybe I should just use my brush pen. I'm a little nervous about doing that, but might as well. I should practice here before I go straight in. I think this brush pen's running out. It's a little streaky. Let me try my other brush pen. This one's way smoother than the other one. I'm kind of scared to use it. It's okay. Let's just go for it. Let's not think about it too much. What? Hey, that looks nice. I like how that's looking. Okay. I'm gonna do it on her knee. It needs a little bit of separation. Oof. I'm very rusty with the brush pen. I haven't used this for outlining in a long time. Is this like too much though? I'm afraid it's too much. Like it's too bulky, I feel like. I feel like the lines might be too thick. I don't know if I necessarily like that. Okay, we'll let the ink dry a little bit and then we'll come back to it. Let's focus on this a little bit. feel like her hair looks really boring right now. I feel like I need to do something to it. Let's see. See what we could do with her hair. It's gonna be so dark. I think I might make her necklace purple too. Should I make her necklace orange? Decisions. Let's make it orange for now. It looks really weird. I'll just make it purple. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop though now. I know I wanted to finish this with you guys, but I need to give my hand a break. Nowadays, I can only draw for about an hour, like straight, before my hand starts to want to give up on me. 'Cause I've been feeling it want to start to hurt for a little bit. But yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. I will finish this and I will show you guys it. But yeah, this is all the progress I made so far. I think this is about, what, like an hour and like 20-ish minutes of work, a little less than an hour and 20. But yeah, this is what I got so far. I'm very excited to come and properly finish her and show it with the show it to the world, the finished product to the world. But yeah. Whoa, oh, hello. Yes, I was just about to leave. This is what I got so far. I'm leaving because my hand is starting to hurt from drawing, so I need to take a break. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is so pretty. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Yes, I worked hard on picking the colors. Hopefully it'll look even more like balanced by the end of it. Thank you. Yes, I will feel better. I just need to give my hand a break. Like, I need at least an hour break and then I could pick this up again. But we're gonna stop for now. And if you watched and got to the end, thank you so much for watching. This was my first ever live, so it was definitely an experience and I enjoyed it. I hope to do more of these in the future. But yes, I will show the finished drawing of this eventually. And that's it. I hope you guys have a good night or whatever time you're watching this at. I hope you guys have fun and I don't know. I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Bye.